So over here we have a V8 4.5 liters to around 4.5 to 5 liters, and also on this SUV, this is a V8 2018 400 to 592 Newton meters of torque. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the exterior part. As you can see, it's the exterior front part of it. We have that huge massive grille that shows, that gives the SUV, this V8, the aggressiveness that shows that is an SUV on the roads. So first and foremost, you can see the fog lights over there. That's the first thing that you see, the fog lights and the daylights, and then we have a red light that extends to the front side, the front part. So you can see the front, the tail light, it's in front, and then it extends just to the rear, to the side view of the car, and that's a nice thing. And then on the front there you have this the grille where we have the chrome finishing of it, and then a massive logo of Toyota, reminding you that apart from this car being an SUV, it's once again a Toyota brand. So, and then you have a camera over in the front that helps you. So then this car is it has some suspension, so the room, like from the kutoka chini, like from the ground to the car, that gives you enough space to cruise anywhere. And then the car, I've told you, it has suspension, so you can lift it up to the part, or rather to that extent that you love. So that's how the car it looks from the front. Yep. As you can talk about the bumper over here, you can see how huge and massive it is, and it's good. Like, inakupia that aggressiveness, reminding you that this is an SUV. The next thing on the side profile of it, one thing that I noticed is about these alloy rims. The tires are the alloy rims, and they are red cap tires, the cap brakes that it has. And the next thing that we can talk about this car is about on the steps. On the first thing you notice over here, we have the steps that leads you into the car, that helps you to climb to get into the car. So that's one thing that you can notice over this car here. And then we have a chrome finish on the rear side. You can see this chrome finish, and then there is another one here. Then on the side mirror, one thing it has is what we call the electrically automated side mirrors. So when you turn on the car, side mirror comes out. So one thing that this car doesn't have is the roof rack. It doesn't have the roof rack, but if you wish, you can have yours. That is what we have on this car, on this both sides. On this left and right side, the same thing. So there's no need for me to go to the other side. Immediately let me pop to the back side, and then we'll see what it has. So inside interior of this car, one thing that you notice is that how raised this car is. That's one thing that I've come to notice, and I love it. Like nikomeka juu too, like that's one thing I love about this car. So as you can see, it has a heated steer wheel. Wengine wanasema ni steer wheel, wengine steering, I don't know, whatever how you call it. And then we have a later finish. This is a fabric finish over here. You have some cruise control, like you can use these buttons to control for your phone, or over there you can speak. And then for hooting, it's in the middle, and it has some airbags for safety measures. And if I talk about this infotainment system over here, you have a good tap. I think this is a touch screen, by the way, infotainment system. And then over here you have the buttons where you can adjust volume, turn down. Then over here you can adjust your temperatures and all that. Being an SUV, Toyota V8 SUV, the top speed of this car is 180 kilometers per hour. So on the end there, on how it is a start to stop engine, start to stop engine. Then so that means that if you have your key around, you can start your car, you can turn it off and on. So that is what we mean start to stop engine. So over this, the other side for the passenger seat, what we have is a good leg room, you can see there. And then you have some on this far end, you have a good safety box, like where you can put your things. You can see this is where you can put your things. Some other people call it a smoker fridge, but I call it a mini storage place where you can store your things, your snacks, all those things that when you are in a long distance journey, you know, remember that this being an SUV, it's meant for off-roading. Remember that. So this is the part where you can store your things, all that. Without forgetting, over here as I have put my soda there, this is where you can put you have your 2 cup holders, one for the passenger, another for the driver. And then on addition to that, this is where you can to raise up your cars. That is for the suspensions, air suspensions. This is where the pattern that it has there. You have a comfort mode, normal and sport, and then the comfort, you have it as eco mode. And then the next thing you have over here is to raise your car for high, low, and all that. Then you have the crawling system to put it in 4-wheel drive. You have it there. There is a stitching that we have over here. That is, I love it. It's a stitch. Then these are later, and then there is a stitching that goes around this place. If you can look at my down there, let me put on this light. If you can look down there, you can see I have enough leg room for me. Whether you are tall, short, they consider that. And then the adjusting for the seats, it is automatically like adjustable. You can adjust them the way you want from down this rear side over here. And then this car, if you can look at this here, it has this Land Cruiser name. It's like illuminated, so it turns on somehow. So if I close this door like that, nice one. Not forgetting on the top here, we have a sunroof. You have this sunroof that opens up, giving you enough lighting, giving you, if you are a politician, you want this car, you can use it, and then you can like pop your head outside so that you can wave to the people or rather address your crowd. Lastly, on the front part, you have this leather seats. They are heated and massaged. I love the leather. It's very cool, man. These are good seats, man. And then they have a capoch like seat, so inakushika tight, so that ukipata massage huku ndani kwa kupata kutoka kwa nyumba, you can end up with a good massage in this car. So that's why most men nowadays, they are single, because their cars can do massage for them. And lastly, you can see it's a brown seat. Love it. I love it, man. I love it. So guys, by the way, I'm sorry, so because today I'm alone, so like filming and talking and showing you all these things become hectic sometimes, but I had to bring this content because it's been long since I posted the content in Lenny Cars with Lenny. So the end part of this car, being an SUV that is made for off-roading, you gonna these handles that gives you enough grip, especially on the passenger seat, because you need it while you're on those bad roads. Usianguke. Then you have that one, you have this one over here. It does a lot, reminding you that these are good nini. You have the camera over there, you have another camera on this part here, then you have this lighting off and on. The only thing I've never understood is this button over here for emergency cases. I don't know. Yeah. Anything else I need to speak is about the ventilation. You have those ventilation, and then the door is that. Let me open that so that you can see. By the way, you have a memory seat, so you can adjust your seat, and then like una set, then you adjust it the way you want. So if you can check at that door, it's massive with a good nini, what we call a speaker over there. Then you have this place, you can unaweza kaeka kasoda kako hapo, kakatupa hapo hivyo. Hapo ndio unapatanga wazai wanaeka changa kasoda. So you have that door like that massive huge door, and then you have this step where you can step like that and out. So you can see it can hold any weight. So it's not something that at you, oh yeah, yes in a hole, who are you, man? This is an SUV meant for people for off-roading, and then you can adjust your steering wheel, all that. So let me show you inside how it looks, man. That is how it looks, powered. So one by one we pop into the back seats. This is where they say the back left, the front left, nini. The back left now, this is it. Very comfy seats, adjustable. You can lean back, you can lean forward, you can sit 90 degrees, and you can sit anatomically. So these seats, they are good, and they're soft, man. They're soft. They're good seats, so adjustable, good leg room, and then they are heated also, and yeah, they are just heated. And the back seat also, it's the same color, so there's no need for you to worry about the back seats. The only thing that I realized about this car is that it gives you enough room, like for you to sit, to do your things. You know, this is a good car for family. And then another thing, like, let me pop inside so that I can feel it for you. But before I enter inside, you have this over here. This one over here, you can open it like that, but you press there, then you have these two cup holders for the passenger on the other side and this side. So that is how it opens up. Then ukitaka kurudisha, you rudisha, then you put your child seat over there. Then that is how massive this car looks like. And then these seats can be adjustable. You can sit inside, so let me feel for you. And then before you sit over here, you have some adjustable, so the people in the back seat, you don't have to rely on the driver, the front part, to control all the AC. You control your AC from the back here, and then you have the charging ports there. Yeah, that's all. The lighting, that's all. Let me feel it for you. You have some Katuta sound here, and then they have another one here where you can put your hand. Some good stitching with the yellow, with the this I think this is plastic somehow, yeah, to give you a good finish. So very comfortable, very comfortable. See, so this is where I can show you the front part of the car. That is how it looks. Very simple. Toyota, they have good cars, but the only thing it was one outside finish. But this one, man, I give you 9 out of 10, man. Yeah, that's the truth. But this one, you can rudisha huko. If you don't want lighting, you can push it to the front. So that's how huge it is. So this guy is good, man. It gives me that car feeling like I'm an MCA, but I'm already the CEO of Lenny Show and Cars with Lenny. So one day I will own one, man. This guy is good. So visit Rift Cars in Nakuru and get this SUV out of the car yard, because it's on high demand. Before I take it, come and get it, take it and make it yours. So you can see what I was telling you is that these seats, you can adjust them the way you want. Let me put the camera over here. I don't know whether it will like hold itself like that. So you can see I can lean back. I've adjusted the back, the seat, and then on the other end here, you can see the seat is adjustable like that end. And then if you look back there, come on, back there, is that you have another seat. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 seaters. Yeah, 7, 8. It's so they call it 7-seater. Goes back there, we have some 2 spaces for your people to sit. So let me show you there. So guys, we're not going inside, but you can see on the back here you have some seats. So for that front there, that seat you may bend backwards, you have to adjust it in a way that you can have this space for the people sitting behind. And then this is another one that you can fold towards this side, and then after folding you have that room for sitting. Then if you have so if you are like you want to go for ushago, so you see you have that massive room, the massive room for weka cabbages zako. You can store them there. Then you have this good mat over here. Mind it's a Land Cruiser V8, guys. And then if you want to kujua nini, if you know how to read Chinese, you have there, but we have AI, it can do that for you. Then lastly, one thing I have to talk about from this park, there is nothing. Maybe we talk about the rear back, and then we see what it has. Actually, guys, I told you Toyotas they were cast for exterior, but here we told you I will give them 7 out of 10. You can see the exhaust. I think one is fake, if I'm not wrong, but it seems that no, they are both working because the way they are. So you can see how that massive and huge it is. Then giving you that SUV ZX V8, and then you have this the back tail lights. They're extending towards the left rear side of the car. That gives it a good finish. And then you have this car pocket. Now this is an air ventilation that gives the air to come out of the car, giving it like maximum speed. So like that chrome finish in Alibamba. Then the backlights, you have them some sensors, 4 parking sensors. Then the grill there, the two pipes side for exhaust pipes that are good. And then you can see there you have a good tires. So you can compare the V8 with the TX. You can see the difference, you know. So guys, get to Rift Car Motors and get this car. Another thing is about the rear spoiler we have over here, the good rear spoiler. And then these cars, I think there's a way that you can open this kiope, okay, but this one doesn't have. But if you can look at this car, if you press, I think here, you can open this one. There is a way you can open this back. Unafungua this one. But for this car, we don't have. And I don't have to call it a car. This is a machine, man. So that is all I can talk about this car, the front, the back, the front. Let me go around the car. I show you. So over this other side, that is how it looks like. Now the only thing we want to talk is about the ventilation. Also, we have it here. Hewa ikiingilia hapa, it gets out through this ventilation over here. And then the last thing I can talk about this car. Also, you have the side room that you've given, the good bumper over here. Now let's get inside. We see what does this V8 2018 hold inside the hood, guys. What does it hold? Now it's time to know, what does this massive V8 hold inside this bonnet? What does it carry? Iko na nini inside here that makes this car a very aggressive car, a very good car for fuel, like for off-roading and for everything. Now I want just to check over here and we see what this car it has. So one-on-one, finally I've managed to open this I've managed to open this part, and this man is a massive big engine that we have over here. Very, very big engine that runs this thing. That's why it's meant for off-roading. That's why it's meant for all-purpose roads. That's why it's called like a 4-wheel drive that gives it a better grip and a good off-roading. So over here, this is the cover for the engine, giving you a logo or reminding you this is a Toyota over there. And then another thing we have, that is our, like this, like kuongelea mambo na Toyota na mambo na engine sana. The only thing I can tell you, the torque, 590 newton meters of torque, and a 5-liter engine. That's all I know about this car, and that's all we can talk about this V8 Toyota Land Cruiser 2018 model. So guys, if you're interested in this car, get to Rift Car Motors in Nakuru, or rather hit the comment below. I can reach you, or rather you can also call me on 0717 250 827 so that I can get this massive V8 Land Cruiser, guys. Thank you, and let's meet for the next video, guys. Bye.